guys, so I hope you enjoyed the Machinima. This episode is very highly anticipated, not just by you guys, but by me as well. I have been so excited about this. In this episode, Lucille is going to become Brandon's queen. There is actually going to be a little scene at the end of this episode, kind of foreshadowing some future events and a future character that hasn't really made an appearance. Some of you guys might be able to guess who it is, especially if you scroll back through my Instagram. So just a little update before we start this episode. I'm actually going to be taking a break from the episodes for a bit. I think during the month of March mainly, because I'm going to be doing this art challenge called Mariana, which is my own art challenge. It's the first time I've ever created an art challenge of my own to follow. And you might have already guessed, but Mariana is named after my character universe, Mariana. If you would like to follow along with that challenge as well, I will leave a link to it down below in the description. But it doesn't have to be an art challenge. You can literally do Sims screenies. You can do anything for it. You can be a writer, an artist, anything you want to do based on that prompt list, you can do. It's a complete free-for-all, and I can't wait to see what other people do with it. But in terms of the Sims stuff, I'm still going to be doing story posts. I'm still going to be doing Q&As and stuff on my Instagram. And here on the YouTube channel, what I'm going to be doing is other types of videos related to The Sims. So I recently just finished my castle build. It's called the Snow Palace on the gallery. Just a warning, it is a big palace and I'm going to be doing a tour video of it. I didn't do a speed build because it was the very first time that I'd done a castle build, especially of that size, or even at all really. There's also been requests for catch-up videos on what the story is in terms of the progression, because some people are getting a little bit lost, which I can understand because it's very easy for myself to get a little bit lost along the way as well. So I think episode 25 is a good stopping point to actually go back and explain some things that people don't understand. Also, people have wanted to know some of the mods in my game as well. I'm still going to be doing the series, don't worry. I just want to take a break from the series just so I can catch up with myself with my artwork and requests for other content as well. So let's get on with the episode. We are currently in the HALI royal household with Brandon and Lucille. So before everything, Anthony was actually visiting Brandon and Lucille in HALI. In the Machinima, you'll probably be able to see that Anthony walks Lucille down the aisle. Now obviously this hasn't properly happened, so doing a Machinima and the gameplay is kind of like things happen at the same time, but I can't physically make that happen, if that makes sense. I'm really all over the place. So originally the Machinima was actually just one long piece. However, I've actually split it up so that there is the prelude at the beginning, and then at the end there's kind of like a little bit of an epilogue to this whole wedding of what happens. So let's plan an event. Let's plan a wedding, if I can find it. So we're gonna have Sonia, Anthony, Lucille, Eleanor, Elijah, and Jonathan. Kai's a little bit too young, so he's gonna stay back in Loka. So we're gonna have other foreign royals come as well. So Typhi and the Artro royal family, Nicholas and Vanessa, and Isla, the Cinderash royal family. There's going to be a lot of people at this wedding and it's going to be scary. So Matt and Alex. I think that Mateo and Cleo are going to be looked after by Anaya. Sir Clive Groves. Now, if you have been on my Instagram and have actually read the post with the HALI'S Royal Council, Clive is actually part of the Royal Council. So I'll link down below all of the posts to do with the HALI Royal Council as well. Also a prelude to the wedding as well. Lord Elliot of HALI, so the Avian Royal Family, the Mariposan Royal Family, Abereron and Amelia, King Aled and Queen Emlyn, Briar and Callan. There are actually a few couples that are pregnant, which we will actually go see after the wedding. I think Jacob and Cygini will be looking after Rayla. So Rupert, Molly and Harley, which are the adoptive family of Brandon and Amelia. I think we'll also have Flippy and Aquaria come as well, because Hallie and Akrell's kingdoms are actually linked because they're both water kingdoms. Hallie is the kingdom of the water above the waves, whereas Akrell is like underneath the water. Okay, 51 people. That's a lot of people. That is way more chaotic than Typhee's wedding. Oh god. Okay, so I've set it for 4 p.m. Hopefully the game actually kicks in, because currently the game is quite laggy and buggy. The update was literally just 2 days ago, so I haven't really updated the mods. So that could be something that I need to do in the middle of this episode. Ooh, didn't think that one through. So the gameplay of this wedding is actually going to be incredibly chaotic compared to the Machinima. So hopefully the game treats me well. So let's start the wedding. I'm scared. Oh, in a way, I've actually been putting off this episode, because even though this episode is very highly anticipated for everyone involved, myself included. Are you kidding? It's raining. No, we are not having it raining here, folks. It's so weird. Nothing's been saving properly lately, so I don't know. Okay, so let's change everybody. Okay, so guests are arriving. There's Nicholas, Alexandra and Molly. We have Queen Yulia here. So not everybody's here yet, but I think I'm just going to have them get married, just so there's no chaos, or like the chaos can actually begin. Oh, I like that. Jonathan's just talking about babies to Lucille and Anthony. So Anthony is going to walk Lucille down the aisle. That's why he is dressed up a lot. Oh my god, that's a look. Oh, I love his face. I really like Anthony for some reason. He just has his mother's face. It's crazy how similar to his mother he looks. This is his mother, Duchess Eleanor. So more of the guests are arriving over here. I don't know what to do first. Like, I'm currently in this state of everything everywhere. I really need to sort out everybody's outfits. It's all a lot. Oh my god. Okay, Brandon was talking about babies. Little angel. So Brandon has been thinking about children lately, and obviously, and that should be his goal, right? Because he is a king, he needs an heir. And also, he just loves kids. His sister has 2 little girls. Lucille's cousin, that she kind of classes as a sister, has a son now, Kai. To say that Brandon is excited about the possibility of children is an understatement. Okay, so he's gonna get married to Lucille. He's standing at the altar. Well, Anthony's supposed to be walking up with her, but... Oh, they're so cute. I'm hoping nobody comes in front of this. I really do. They're so cute. I really think Brandon is like smitten with her. Molly! She becomes his queen. Yay! Oh, they're married! That's so cute. Nobody sat down. No one. Here's little Harley and there's Pyra. That's a really interesting... I just had a thought, like, right in the middle of everything. Jeez. Because Pyra and Harley were standing next to each other, because in the canon, like, I already had, like, a plan for Pyra, but I realised, especially with the Sims generations, that it just would not work out because of the age differences. So... Oh, Pyra's actually freed up currently. Oh, people have gone for a swim as well at the same time. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother changing the outfits back to what they were, because the Sims be the Sims. Are you talking to Anthony on the toilet? Like, I know he's not properly going to the toilet, but he's literally using it as a seat. Let's make him add a wedding topper. Brandon is like my cooking sim, just all the time. So I'm gonna have Lucille cut the wedding cake.
Olga!
Come on, share it with Brandon. Don't kick this animation to the curb, please. I really, really want this. Oh, yay! Because in previous weddings, the animation has just been like completely lost. But I love them. I didn't want it to be lost on them. Take off her wedding veil. Okay, where is everybody? Everybody's like congregating around this sort of area. Sonia's got the right idea. Sonia is just like here. Here comes everybody. Oh my god, my game is gonna chug. Typhy is actually pregnant, or at least she should be. Is it just not loading or something? Typhy's already given birth. I was gonna have her give birth in the episode. We'll see this baby after the wedding. Oh my god. I didn't expect her to already have the children, because I was pretty sure that I paused the pregnancy. Obviously the baby did not wait around for me. I'm gonna have him dance with Lucille. Okay, Brandon. Get down. Jeez. Oh, so these two are going to slow dance. Oh, it's so cute. I love them. So as far as I'm aware, the make out or embrace while slow dancing part of this mod is actually while they're doing this interaction. Oh, they're embracing while slow dancing. Although his neck is in her collar, but okay. Even so, that's adorable. Okay, let's see the make out one. I'm actually curious. Oh, I'm so glad everybody has gone over there so it's not as cluttered. Oh, they're very, very happy together. Since Brandon is quite excited about the prospect of children, especially with him being an uncle now, I think that they are going to try for a baby. That's what the make-out session looked like. Okay. The chaos on this side. Whoa. Lucille gained a sentiment about Brandon. Oh, we have some glitches here right now, people. I am actually going to flesh this party out a lot more with story posts in a little bit because, oh my god, this is a lot. There is a lot of clay on this dance floor. Alright, because of the chaos, I think I'm just going to end the wedding right here. My game has failed to save currently, and since this is quite an important episode, I'm going to have to sort out problems. Oh my god, Briar has had her child as well. Maybe this is because I reinstalled MC Command Center and all of my settings basically have just got completely rinsed. I'm gonna have to rename some children because oh my god, the name of this child. No. For you guys, the way I'm editing this, it doesn't feel like I've left. But for me, it's been about 3.5 hours since I had to end Lucille and Brandon's wedding early due to all the game-breaking glitches and the fact that some of my mods are completely out of date now because of the new latest patch update. But Typhy and Briar have both had their babies. Obviously, they have a name that was auto-generated. The auto-generated name for Typhy's baby is Liana, or Leana. I was going to name their little baby girl, because they had a little girl, Kiyomi. So I think to do that, I'm actually going to age up both of the babies so I can actually play around with what they look like. And also give you a sneak peek, because I'm going on break and also I didn't anticipate all these game-breaking glitches. To make up for the fact that this episode has just gone completely out the window, we need a win, and I want to see what these toddlers look like because I was expecting Typhy to still be pregnant during the wedding. So essentially Kiyomi is supposed to still be a baby, however we can't really rename babies, and since it was an auto-generated name, I'm gonna age her up, see what she looks like, put her in the tiny baby preset, There are going to be quite a few story posts because this episode just completely messed itself up. So I might be pronouncing her name like different every time. At the moment, my wisdom teeth are coming in on one side, so I might actually just pronounce her name differently depending on how much pain it causes me. But I will put the spelling of her name when I rename her. And let's modify this little angel in Cass. Now, because my character universe actually exists in my artwork, I already have designs for some of the characters, and Kiyomi is one of those characters. So even though it's auto-generated some of her things, so say like her eye colour, I'm going to change it based on my artwork's design. This is little Kiyomi, and as you can see at the top, I've changed her name. She is a little cutie pie. Oh my god, I love her. I will be putting her in the newborn preset so we can actually take some pictures of her. But oh my god, she is so cute. I just want to hop in and check on Briar's baby. Okay, so Briar has had her baby. The baby's in this room for some reason. I was like, I thought I created a nursery. Yes, I did. So Briar and Callan also had a little girl. Her auto-generated name is Judy. So I'm going to age her up and then edit her in Cass and then show you what she looks like. Okay, so she is wild, like her dad. Oh, and she got a gift from her grandmother, Veronica. That's adorable. I'm going to make her skin tone a little bit more like in between the two. The skin tones are still broken, no matter how you slice and dice it. And plus, I have a roundabout design for this little girl in my head anyway. Usually the Sims can do pretty well at a starting point of a design for me. So this is little Marinette. So I did end up changing the hair colour and the eye colour, what the Sim was actually randomised with. That is because I imagine her having some Veronan traits as well. She looks very much like her dad right now. And the big Verona traits is black hair and like these teal blue eyes. And I've actually named her Marinette because one, I like Miraculous Ladybug, and two, I kind of feel like Briar and Callan would name their daughter after the sea because they both met traveling the seas, especially with my last name being Mariner. It's so similar. But yes, she is adorable. I love her. So much like Isla, Marinette has actually been granted the title of princess as well because she is the granddaughter of Queen Veronica and King James I. She's also the niece of James II. Since we've had so much go wrong, especially with like the first wedding, I think we should have another wedding. I think this episode, even though I wasn't planning to, I think we should have the wedding of Jacob and Cygini. It's a little bit sooner than I was originally planning to, but there's been so much going wrong that I need wins. I need the win. My foot has been killing me, and as I'm filming this episode, this is probably the last weekend my cast is going to be on. I'm very nervous about having the cast removed because there are rods in my feet. So before we go back to Hallie, I think we're going to head to Verona and host the wedding of Cygini and Jacob. So before we have Cygini and Jacob's wedding, we are actually going to age up little Rayla. She is going to be a child. I can't wait to see what she looks like as a child. She's super adorable as a toddler. Oh, I love how independent she is. Oh, it's cute. Oh god, Jaden's feeling flirty. Who did you flirt with? As for Jaden, I don't actually know who to ship him with. Honestly, that could be another option for Pyra. I don't know. Middle children are kind of overlooked because obviously they're spares, not the heirs of the kingdoms. They could be a free-for-all in this series. I don't think your parents would have allowed you to get a nose piercing. Okay, so let's have Kanara plan a birthday party. I think this is going to be a family affair more so. So we're going to have Nicholas, Vanessa and Isla come. We're going to have Callan, Briar and Marinette come. Even though Marinette's going to be tiny and impossible to see, I think that having her come as well, it's like, hey, meet your granddaughter kind of thing, which I find really, really cute. And definitely story post worthy. I need somebody to make a birthday cake. Okay, she's going to blow out the candles.
Oh, Lucy!
Rayla's so cute. Oh, I see that. I see little Rayla being a goofball. Aw. I think she would be very social. So this is Rayla before I do any difference with the CC. So this is little Rayla. Oh, she is so pretty. I love her. I love this hairstyle on her as well, especially with two older brothers. I can definitely see Micah and Jacob being quite protective of her, yet she's more protective of them. Little sister trying to be older sister here. Now I'm currently planning the wedding between Cygini and Jacob, and one thing that is important to note is that Sparrow has no idea his mother is remarrying. Hawk is keeping all information about Cygini away from Sparrow, which is so sad. There is actually some story posts over on my Instagram that actually show all the adults finding out about Cygini getting remarried, and I'll leave them down below in the description if you would like to check them out. They definitely add a little bit more context and a little bit more background to this. The Veronan royal family, essentially. So their wedding is actually going to be at the same place James and Kanara's wedding was held. So you'll kind of get a taste of how James and Kanara's wedding went. Okay, I must have some CC that I need to like delete because I'm pretty sure that there was a wedding arch in here. It's like things are going missing from my game. So I'm gonna have these two get married. They're both walking down the aisle. These are so cute. I love how the guests are like slowly walking back in. Oh, the chaos behind us. They're so cute. They're so sweet. Oh my gosh. I know it's the same animation every time, but even so, like, they're adorable. Okay, quite a few sat down. Oh my god, I thought he was naked. I haven't really edited all of Rayla's outfits, so Rayla looks a little bit weird at the moment. But I don't think Cygini and Jacob would have wanted a huge wedding. I think they just would have wanted something small, something intimate, especially with Cygini having a huge avian wedding, like at first with Hawk. So she didn't want anything too major. Oh. These two are very much in love. Oh, Cygini and Isla, that's so sweet. I love how these two have literally just had a kid, yet they're at the bar. Oh my god. Oh, I love these two so much. They have so much personality. It's great. So kids for these two, I feel like has come up in conversation before, especially with Cygini and Sparrow. I think I've actually done a story post on this before, and if I have, I will actually leave it down below in the description if you want to go check that out. But if I'm remembering correctly from that story post, Jacob basically said that he has just been too busy with his career and everything, and he never really settled down before. So this is actually the first time that he's settling down. And it just so happens to be with Cygini. So I feel like, even though they're probably not intending to get pregnant, I feel like they might try for a baby. Okay, so they are woohooing for the first time. I can literally feel, like, I have the mental image of Hawk just seething in the back of my mind. So, are you pregnant, Cygini? Cygini is eating for two. I genuinely didn't check that she was pregnant there, so I'm actually really happy that she's pregnant. Because I kind of wanted to wait for them to have their baby, but I thought, why not? Just let's go ahead with it. We've had so much go on this episode that why not just let it be a surprise? I think that these two should woohoo for the first time at least. This is not Brandon's room, but okay. What's interesting about this is I love the fact that Sonia, Lucille's mom, actually said, I want grandchildren before I go grey. And it could actually be the case. Okay, so Lucille, I want you to go see if you're pregnant. Because I feel like if she gets pregnant, she's going to tell Brandon and then they are going to keep it from the council at least for a little bit, especially during the first couple of weeks of her finding out, because she wants to make sure it's safe. Really speaking, I feel like they should have woohooed in Brandon's bedroom, which is this one, which is in this room, but Sims autonomously go to the nearest bed, I suppose. Are you pregnant, Lucille? Are you? Yay! Lucille's pregnant! Oh! She will have the air of Hallie. Oh my gosh. Look at that little baby bump so far. Oh my gosh.
Ja, nu gaat ze wel. Get annoyed.
Oh, that's so sweet. I did not do that. Oh. Brandon's so excited. These two, I did not even do that. Yes, I'm cycling through menus, but these two keep blowing kisses to each other. Oh, these two. Okay, so I've had Brandon take Rona on a walk just so Lucille can actually get a little bit of rest now that she is pregnant. So that was quite the episode. We had quite the mess to fix up. But I think it all worked out in the end. If there's any questions about this episode, I feel like you can ask them down below in the comment section. It got really, really messy, especially with like the update and everything just happening all at once. So just before I say goodbye, so for those of you who have stuck around to the end of this episode, there is a little scene for after this episode finishes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!